Okay, so I've got the fan on, so hopefully it's not going to drown the commentary out, or maybe some of you prefer the commentary drowned out. I don't know, but either way we got commentary. I've just reseeded. Yesterday I joined these two fields together. Now we've got one ginormous field and we've just put wheat down. I've just cultivated our potato field and I've made a start on this one. I'm going to join these two together. I might even join all three of these together actually. It's a really big field, but I've just done the one strip and just completing this one. But this is what we're doing today. This is the town centre and we've got our older mower. This thing's alright. It does a pretty good job. Like you can see I've done in here and it hasn't grown back, so I'm liking it. And we did this little bit in here as well, but there's a mower that's a little bit smaller than that one. I'm going to go and check it out. So we're contracted to all of these businesses to look after their lawns. This one they don't want done. They've fenced it in, so we don't have to do these ones, but got to do inside the pub here some of this. And I don't know how I'm going to get the mower in without breaking the hedges, so I don't know, maybe I'll just leave that one as well. We're supposed to do around the service station, so we've got a bit to do, but we're going to go and trade this mower in. And we've got the new John Deere one that's come out, and also we've got guardrails and we've got gutters. So this mower's a bit slow. You'll just have to persist with me till we get to our gutters, which are just here. And yesterday I did show it, if nobody's seen that episode. Laid all these gutters out as well, and they're pretty good. I want to fix this corner up, but all in all I just did around this very small block, and just got to paint a bit of dirt through there, just tidy up these edges so they seem better. But it's pretty good. They're actual gutters, and if you run them over you bump. It bumps you, so they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So I've put some gutters along here. This is the wholesale area, wholesale sales point. I've put a few gutters here. I don't really like the gutters just there, so I'll take them out. But we got this. I haven't even seen them yet, so this is the first time that we all get to look at it. It is under fences, silly me. These are the gutters. These are the different ones. These ones have got the water in the centre of it. So I haven't really found a use for them yet. But these are the guardrails. Very cool. Very cool. So, and these are the end pieces that you put on. Alright? So you put your guardrail down, and then you complete off the end with a left or a right bend. So I know this corner here could use a guardrail. Now I don't know how we're going to go on a corner, but we're going to give it a go. So let's it's a bit dodgy, and I'm just having a look at it at the moment. So, righto, it's very dodgy. Let's get rid of this bit. Try and fix this up, make it a little bit wider. Come on, what? If you make a... now it's going the other way. Okay, that's alright, we can deal with that. In about here. Spastic, look at that. It wouldn't join. Terrible. Ah, really? Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. So, righto, I understand. It's got to be done in one movement. You can't just have little... They won't join together that way. So, you've got to do it from the beginning to the end. So I'm going to redo this. Now I know how it sort of goes. I'm just going to leave it on the corner here just briefly. So let's try that again. End left and end right. So it's nothing to it really. Let's usually they're on a corner, so let's go from here. Trying to get this into a nice curve. I ran a bit wide there. Look. So now we put the right end on. Distance too short. Well, what do you want me to do, stupid? Look, it's Dodjo anyway, but hey, you know, is what it is. Just for now. And that definitely doesn't go that way. Ah, that's what they want. Alright. Look, it's a little bit fiddly, but you work it out. It's like it wants to wrap back on itself. Keeps telling me distance too short. Oh no. There we go. Oh dear Lord. Somebody help me. I'm going to go insane today. Where's my mower? Back to my mower. Ah, there we go. Anyways, I'm gonna fix up, do all those guardrails. Our trees are growing. Look at our trees. Woo! Trees are starting to take off now. I planted more yesterday, and the elms have come up and the oaks have come up. So, and the spruce, and they're all around the hills up there. Stupid camera goes all around the map. So. Yeah, slowly getting there. Unfortunately, this is as fast as this damn thing will go. Look, I'll tell you what, we're just going to sell it. Mowers. Mowers. You're out of there, stupid. I might have to take a loan for this new one, but we'll have a look. There it is there, the John Deere. This one, this Amazon, it works pretty good. I'm happy with it. That one there works alright, but it's a little bit glitchy. Let's have a look. Let's see if this one... And it's not connected up with anything else. Now we'll go over to, I think it'll be in cars. New mod yesterday, that dropped. There's these two. That one's alright. This is the new one. Okay, I didn't have to get a loan. That's all the new mods. We're going to check them out. single light. That's unload. It'll tip. Okay, very nice. Not sure if I can pick these up. And I can. I have the liftable pallets and bales mod, which is really cool. Makes life a lot easier, especially with all my sheep wool. I'll take a real quick fly down here. Without this mod, it'd be very difficult with all these pallets and stuff that I got. My sheep pasture just down here, and I'm able to move all the wool over here till such time as it's ready for sale, which is not right now. We've got to wait till after this season before we get our money for it. Same as these ones. So the FPS has been cleaned up on the map, and it's really running smooth now. So if anything starts to play up, I will know most definitely that it's one of these new mods that I've just put down. Alright, let's get this a little bit tidier. Come on, come on, go, what? Ugly. Anyway, we're just going to stack these up because they do have to go down to the shed. Got a feeling it's going to be top heavy. Just leave that running for a moment. Oh my god, it's tiny! Woo! No horn, no lights. And it'll go 15. Oh, you little ripper. That's funny as hell. Absolutely classic. This is my new favourite toy, I guess. Support your local farmers, people. They need us more right now than at any time ever. Support your local farmers, people. Alright? Support them. Do everything you can to help them. Everything. Lower mower. Okay. Well, it's much faster than the Amazon. Let's have a little tester here. I'm not sure if we'll get up this gutter. Woo! Let's do that again. You fucking ripper! Get up there! Holy smokes! Look how big it is. Alright. I think we can handle this. Uh-oh. Now we're stuck on the gutter. Get up there. Might need a little nudge. Awesome! This thing will do 53, that's way too fast. I won't be able to control it. Easy, easy. Yeah, we get over there easy. Look out, little mower. Powering through. No problemo. Get off. A little Tonka toy, that one. It's gonna have a lot of fun with this one, I reckon. Dude! I'm really plasticky looking. And my joints are kind of arthritical. But hey, it is what it is. I'll take arthritis to mow this. It's a little trooper. I like it. And we can fit through here. Yes! Alright. I don't know. That's pushing it. Let's give it a try. Ah, look, no worries. Yep, we can mow this area now too. It's a good little mower. No FPS drop, no lag. So, alright, I'll give these guys some feed. It's funny, yesterday they had no feed showing. But I've got a lot to do on the map today. But I want to get into some of the decorating today, so that's what the plan is. From the rider. I can't find my rider. Just leave him there for the moment. Seed is ready to go. We got 200,000 grapes yesterday out of that nursery just ahead. 200,000 or 174,000 litres. Close enough to 200,000. Let's kick him off. Because I ploughed the whole map before I started building. I ploughed the entire map and laid seed down. I have to turn these guys around because they can't distinguish between. They just think all the grass is part of the field. So I have to turn them around manually. So I have to be aware of that. While he's rolling, open the map up big. You'll see when the worker gets towards the bottom of the field, I'll jump back to him. But we've got enough time so far. The FPS does play up through here just because there's so much detail in here. I've got so many placeables plopped in the town square here, so yeah, if I want to fix that up, I'm going to have to delete 90% of these placeables and maybe put something else in their place. I'm not sure. I don't know really. I like it how it is, and I'm willing to accept some frame drop through here just because it feels kind of pretty cool. So that fence has to go back, and I'm going to do that not right now, because if I forget to turn that worker around, it's not good. I just kept my eye on him. I mowed all here yesterday, day before, and we got a fair bit of hay out of it, which was really cool. Move! Yeah, my urges. Just taking these up to the storage shed. But before I do that, we're going to turn this guy around, because if I don't, he'll just keep going in a straight line and not stop. It's just because I ploughed and seeded grass over the entire map, which is why it just looks better. But as you can see, he'll just keep going and keep going, so I have to manually turn them around every field, which is why I'm joining my fields together, so there's less fields. And off you go, mate. So I'll probably join all these three together. That'll be my cotton field. My cotton trailer's down here. They're full of cotton. Let's have a look at that. And I've got to put down a tailor shop today as well. So I've got all my cotton here. I just haven't dropped it off yet. I'm going to turn it into clothing. Yeah. So we've got a few bales. That was off only one of those thin strips. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 10 bales. 10 bales come off just this. So should get 30, and with these gaps in the middle, maybe 33, 34 bales. So this will be my cotton field now. I'm going to join them all together. Sugar beets and a bit more sugar beets. Potatoes, wheat, and that's all I need. So the beets and potatoes are for the pigs, the cotton's for money. This one's barley or oat, and everything else is grass. As you can see, it's all grass, so I can mow wherever the hell I want, which I took a little bit out of there. I got the 3 open cow pastures here, and I just took some grass out of there. These are my bale sheds, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, look, I'm just gonna wait to turn this guy around, and then I'll head back, run that silage additive over to the storage shed, which is where I keep my seeds and lime and fertiliser. We're almost at the end now. We can spin around. That'll give me a few minutes before he heads back the other way, and I've got to turn him around again. So this withered. This was my wheat, and it withered, and I missed it by a day. Far too busy doing other things, and it cost me a lot of money. The fuel, the worker cost, the seed I planted, the fertiliser I used. Yeah, it cost me a lot of money losing this crop. And not only this one, I lost all my sugar beets, I lost my potatoes as well, and I lost, what else did I have? I think now, lost, oh, oat, yeah, the oat field. That also was ruined. Yeah, so over to the sheep. There we are. Is it that one? No. There it is. Jesus. For some reason this pen on the right, the one on the left doesn't do it, but this one here gets a little FPS dropout for some reason. Look at this thing go. Whoa! Couldn't even control it. Trying to move it over to the right, just didn't want to play. Said nope. We're crashing today. Cool little thing. Here we are. This is my shed for storing pretty much everything. We've got a little bit of time, not a great deal. Hurry up. Come on. Oh, the stress is real. Oh, I better jump to him. If I don't turn him around in time, oh man, it's just such a nightmare. So after this I'll start doing some detailing, put down the guardrails, they're actually pretty good, and start putting the gutters and that down as well, so start looking like a real street. I'm gonna have to turn this guy around every time. But this field's almost done, so the headache will be gone fairly soon. The seeder there ready to go. The seeders turn around no problems. It's just any plough or cultivation, they just keep going. Doesn't matter what machinery I use. Send him on his way. Go back up here. Get the rest of... It's actually good, the new little mower, and this little thing's a little gem. Two good mods. Oh, and they came on the same day. They came out yesterday. I'll turn that one around. So the seed, fertiliser, all gets stored here. Get over there. There we go, nice and neat. And that goes this way. Silage additive now. Alright. And we've got plenty of seed. Got fertiliser and I've got lime on production, so close that up. I'm going to jump across here. Is he ready? No, he's halfway. Actually, I might leave this down here. This is my main storage area for the larger machines. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close. I might just run this up to the house. But it's boogieing. Doesn't spin out like the other vehicles, which is really good. Gotta make sure I turn that fella around, otherwise he's gonna just tear the whole field up. Out of the way, stupid. Alright, we better turn him around. And then we'll head on over to the town centre. Is this his last run? Nah, we'll have 2 more runs. We'll end up back up the top and then I'll send him down that way. That's a really long... It's about 3 minutes to get from one end to the other, so I've got plenty of time in between the turnaround. There's no way I'm going to get that in one. I'll just overlap it. And we'll send the seeder out. We've got barley going in this time. These guys are fine. They know where the end of the field is and stuff, so I don't have to turn them around. They just know what to do, which is good. And he'll start going down. Let's park this in our garage carport here. It'll carry 3 bales, I think. It'll hold a fair bit of weight anyway. It's a good little tractor, I rate it. Down to the town centre, the new little mower. Look how little that is, man, it's so cool. And the boogies. Woo! Hell yeah! area here. Oh no. Reel my blades the first day I get it. Little John Deere mower. Love it. Very cool. Gotta just turn him around for his final run. Okay, now the guys can work without worrying about it being too snaky. A little path here for us. Beautiful. Right, we better get over here. Come back for his last run. And we've got the cedar going down. Some barley going down there. Now I've already put down some rails, but I'm going to have to delete them and redo it. So that's down just over here. Come on, off you go, mate. Yeah, beautiful. I'm not worried about that little bit there. So the guardrails decided that this corner would be good. So not too bad, but these ends are a little bit strange, so you've got to put them on an angle. You can't run them straight, you've got to angle them away, which is really, really weird. Doesn't really make much sense, but I am going to do this again. And I've got some FPS problems going on right now. Never a good thing. Let's try that again, shall we? I'm just going to wait for this guy to finish, because if I miss and forget to turn him around, all sorts of trouble. Stop, mate. I'll do this myself, thanks. It's already in a straight line, so I may as well do it myself. Unless my controller starts to veer off. It does drift a bit, my controller. I've got some more roads to cut in, and there's so much that needs to be done so far, but the map's coming together pretty well. I've almost hit 90 hours. All legitimate too. I didn't cheat, no money in, didn't do anything. Just hard work, plenty of wool, cow's milk, slurry, digestate. That's where I made all my money. I haven't sold any bales. I've been collecting the bales for the feed for the livestock, so I've not had to buy any, and that saved me a lot of money. So time I got about 300,000, I'd put down a new placeable, and then I'd wait till I had another 100,000, and I'd start to decorate it. Last run. And that's him all finished finally, thank God. I'm going to skip the sugar beet fields for now. So he'll just keep going. He'll just keep going and going. It's ridiculous. I'm going to skip the sugar beets, and that should be all finished. These two are the sugar beet fields, and I'm going to join these to make one huge field, same as what I did here. This was 2 fields, it's now 1. And I'll just make one really big field here. What I have to do is put one headland headland down, and then the job's a lot easier. Just zoom out a little bit. Try and get that little piece there that I missed. Hopefully it's not going to make a new line. You never know with these workers, they stuff up all the time. So I'm just going to let this guy continue across that road. We're going to join all these fields together. These are big fields, or maybe I shouldn't. They're really big fields. Bugger it, I'm going to do it. So I'll let him keep running. Now he's in a dead straight line. And too late to change my line now. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's right. Create field needs to be on. There we go. I did have some advice about painting the outside of a field with dirt or mud or something, but I didn't want that. The whole reason I ploughed the entire map and seeded grass down was so it would look realistic like this, not that stupid grass. You can see the difference between the real grass and the meadow grass, and I don't like the meadow grass. It's too cartoonish. I just don't like it. But these are here just to appreciate the real grass. So yeah, so the whole map is real grass, you know, all except up here, which is all the big hills. Oh dear. Excuse me. It just looks so much better. So to paint around the edge of these fields, I don't want to do it, and I'll just happily pot along doing this. Hey, fucking bastard. Oh, we just made it a little bit wider. So anyway, looks like we'll make it a tad wider again. It's just gone from 3 long strip fields, which were long, and into now one ginormous field. And he's going to take quite a while to get down to there. So let's go back over to here. We've got barley going down, and this is now going to be one field, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus these 2 as the sugar beets. We'll call that one field. So 5 different crops, and that's more than what I need. I don't need to do every single crop in the game. I can just rotate the fields if I want a different crop. So these are really big fields, and now it's going to be one enormous one. Enormous. I wouldn't have it any other way. There's all our new trees have just come up. So we got some new saplings down, which I laid out yesterday. And then when these get to their second stage, which they're at sapling stage now, I'll be able to see like this where they are, and then put them in their appropriate places. So ploughed them all around the hills, all around the entire map. So there's lots and lots of trees, loads of them. And this is a contractor. These are his horses, by the way. And this is where I was doing melon and watermelon, contracting to this bloke. But it's no good anymore because I got rid of the watermelon and the melon, so I'm going to have to put some sort of grape facility up here. Because I've changed it now back to grapes, so he's nearly at the end. Let's put our horse back here. I like it here, so when I come up to make a delivery up at that house there, you get to see the horse kind of looks like it's just free roaming. Comes to say g'day. That'll do you there, son. So the map's coming together really well, really well. I'm quite happy with it. Let's turn this guy around. These are cotton, which we got a good harvest off. So what was it? 12 bales or something. Off. Missed a tiny little bit, but that doesn't matter. I'll send him up this way now. Yeah, nice. I'll keep my eye on him till we get up the end and then I can let him go. So now I've done the border. That'll be the size of this field. So it's going to be enormous. It'll always be a cotton field, so it'll always have to be ploughed after each harvest. Same as the sugar beets, same as the potatoes, but the potatoes are an absolute nightmare. The worker won't turn around. They just, oh man. But it's only with the ploughing. It's just means I'm a bit more hands-on when it comes to ploughing. You know, which is why we play farm games anyway, right? And sort of get to do a bit of everything. And down here's my grapes. We'll go and check them out in a second. I'll check the grapes out. I've got field creation on, so we should get rid of this road. Beautiful. I'm still going to have to turn this guy around every time he hits the end of the field, but they're quite large fields, so give me a couple of minutes in between each turnaround. Just a little bit of grass out there. And as you can see, there's a few trees up on the hill there. So I've got a lot more planting to do, not planning. And you stop there, son, and I'll take over from here. And that should be nice and square. It is. There is a little divot there where the bloke, I don't know how this big straight cultivator plough can dig out a middle piece like that. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. But it is farm sim and it does have a lot of problems. But it's the only farming game we got, so alright, off you go. Yawn, get. There we go, righto. Let's go check out how our grapes are doing. So this is where I store herbaliser and liquid fertiliser, and I make my own liquid fertiliser here. So water and solid fertiliser. We got 1.2 million litres. We've got plenty. So depending on how this goes, I might put another one down. So I'm actually going to put it down now. Bugger it. Will this be able to pick the weight up? highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. My tractor's down at the pig pen. If it does pick it up, it's gonna. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna pick it up. Try and push it out of the way far enough. I'm gonna put another one of them down, but I'll do olives. Since those ones are grapes, I'll do olives. I don't really enjoy doing the vines though. It's not particularly fun for me. I don't really enjoy that. Laying them out in a straight line is always a bit of a task. A shitty task. How's old mate doing? Where are you? Alright, got a little bit of time. Herbicide will go down here. So, and then the other grapes and all that storage will all go in here. This makes seeds. I make my own seeds. At the moment we've got 5,000 in there and the barley's just ran out, but yeah, that's fine. And our water source. It's a good mod, this one. I like it. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen it spin though, unfortunately. I wish it would. So I'm going to put another one here. This one will be grapes, and the one here will be for olives. Let's just turn this guy around. Here he is up the end now, so no worries there. It's a pretty fun map to play on. So much left to build, so much left to do, so it's got a little bit of everything. It's got bridges, it's got rivers, yeah, it's got a bit of everything. Good fun. I won't worry about these sugar beets. I don't even know if I'll put beets back down either. Oh, I will. Stress, he's costing me a fortune, this bloke. Oh, you better get your money's worth, mate. Hope you're letting me down. I'll tell you what. Should be right there. Just have a look at some of the stats here. 91.5 hours on this map. So I got 77 bales left before my bales are up. I've planted 359 trees. I've cut 3 down. 3 were in the way of the cattle barn. And there's my stats. A lot of losses there, but no millions of dollars chucked in. I haven't cheated any money in. No cheat any money at all. So I haven't used government subsidy signs, nothing. It's all strictly, purely legit. 100%. What year are we up to? I think the 3rd year? Yep, years played 3. So, very good. It's more enjoyable when you're working towards it, like this town centre and stuff, and slowly getting it together. It's appreciated a lot more. Alright, I think we've only got 47 grand. I might have to sell some crop. Ah, oh, fuck's sake. This is really frustrating. I swear to God. These menus. Oh, what? This is what I was using. Melons and watermelons. Just, yeah. Wasn't really. I mean, we got strawberries. Could do strawberries. Mushrooms as well. Yeah. And that one does melons and watermelons. But I think I might use the fruit greenhouse here, so we can do olives as well. So olive for olive oil. I'm not fully convinced yet. Look at this little mower, man. What a little trooper. And time to turn old mate around. If you want to save money, you can stop the worker, reverse back a bit, and he's already put you in a dead straight line, so it shouldn't really be too much of a task. But it's just whether you want to sit there and, you know, sit there for the whole time and hope that you don't have a wandering controller like mine tends to do from time to time. It drifts a bit left and a bit right. We've got some trees up there, all along the top of the ridge. Up here, going the wrong way. We've got some up here, so I'm trying to get all the trees back on. Trying to get all the trees back onto the map. So I have planted 344, I think the figure was. As you can see, I've only just done the one species at the moment. I'll probably put 5 or 6 different species, make it sort of fairly thick in some areas and spacious in others. And this is all real grass. I ploughed the entire map and left these bits so that I could use them as forestry areas. As you can see, I've got a couple of trees on them, so I just don't like that grass. It's too fluorescent, it looks too cartoonish, yuck. And so I spent many hours, 20 hours or something, ploughing the whole goddamn map. As you can see, I got a lot more tree planting to do, but I've got 2 species in at the moment. These are oak, and these up here are spruce, and they grow really tall, so I've put them front and back. And I've got saplings in as well that I did yesterday. They were more spruce though, so I want to thicken it up with spruce. Not sure where the saplings are. Well, these are only stage 2, so where are the new saplings? Anyway, I'll have a look in a moment up at the other end where I put them in. It cost me 1 slot count for 150 trees, so if I was to just lay the trees down, 150, I'd run out. I'd absolutely run out of slot counts in no time. That's the worst thing about consoles. I missed a little bit of grass there, so I might come back sometime later. I've put these ones down, which are the oak, which are the ones that are over here, wherever the hell they are now. Let's jump over this side of the map, because this is where I put all the freshies down. And these are all the gutters. I've put the gutters around here, up to the shop and back down again. I haven't completed it, there's still a lot to do. I just got to paint some dirt through there to tidy that up. Same as here. The service station, I put all the gutters around in here as well, fenced it, did a little bit of decorating and stuff, and put some gutters down here and around the wholesale area. We're starting to finish it off, and the farmers market, starting to get that all together. Yeah, we just tested out the mower on this little bit where the workers work, so I'll probably paint that with dirt or concrete or something. I mowed all in there. This is the town centre here. It's just a touristy kind of shindig, barbecues and whatnot. Travel a million miles to come to no man's land to have a barbecue. I suppose it doesn't make much sense, but anyway, it is what it is. And bit of a swimming hole, and some picnic area. We've got 2 blocks of units here, some apartments, and yeah, a little bit of a bush trail for them. I've got to put more trees and that in here yet, and shrubs, make it a little bit more realistic. And I've got some money sitting there if I need it. This here's where I'm going to put the barriers around this corner, and we're going to test those guardrails out. And the pub, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here. I don't really like what I've done here, so I want to change this garden a bit. Those stachio trees, or whatever they're called, the colourful trees, I might download them and see how they go in there. Yeah. How's old mate doing? He needs to be turned around. There's going to be one ginormous field when it's done. And how's our seeder going? He's almost finished. Still a turnaround now. Send him on his way. He'll come back down for the final one. The problem with planting grass all over the map is the workers can't distinguish. They think all this grass, because it's been ploughed and seeded, they think that's all part of all this real grass. They think it's all part of the field, so the paddock. And so that's why I've got to always do headlands, and I can't leave them on their way. Even if I did a headland 3 or 4 going left and right, they still just keep going. So it's a bit daunting, but anyway, it is what it is, and it's the price I pay to have real grass, I guess. And this is the house. Got it up on the hill. We get to overlook everything here. We've got our sheep down here. Got 2 paddocks. This one gives me a frame drop every time I go past it for some reason. This is the exact same one, but no frame drop, so I don't really know what's going on there. Not too sure. I should probably go down there and stack these up. I'm going to sell these about March. That's when I'm going to get the most money for them. So come March, we'll sell them. This is my horse pasture. The way I was able to do this is I put down a horse pasture. I bought 3 horses and took them out, and then I sold the horse pen, which I put here, and then I re-ploughed and re-grassed it. They never need feeding, water or straw, and you can ride them. You just don't get money for them. So they're only here for the aesthetics of it, just to have horses on the farm. And yeah, so you can do that with horses. You put down the animal pen, and doesn't matter which horse pen you put down, whatever one you want. So you holy smokes, you place it down. That's cows anyway. And then you buy your horses, you take them out, and then you just sell the pasture, and your horses don't disappear. So don't tell Giants, because they might fix it up. This is my favourite cow barn. You can actually come in through the fences, and if you want, you can take the straw blower in there, or you can do it the old way and just do it through here. I like to do it the proper way. I just freshly mowed this bit, and I'm going to do some grass work later and start getting some more silage underway, but I've got 800,000 litres of silage. These are the open cow pastures. I'm not really sold on them. I did have the Brazilian cow barn here in this area that I've mowed, but being too close to this one and too close to the hay shed, the FPS was absolutely terrible. So I moved these ones right away. They're fully fenced in. I've got 2 access gates to it, totally and utterly closed in. But I just wish the fields were bigger. You know, I just wish they were like super huge, like Fs22 had the best husbandaries. And they were absolutely enormous. These are my silage bales, straw and hay. I haven't cut any tracks in there to them yet. So yeah, it's all coming together good. I better see if I can turn this dude around. Oh no, see, this is what happens when I forget. Thanks mate, appreciate it, love your work. Love your work. He only turned around because of that hill there. So now I'm gonna have to bring he'll be right now. I'll bring the seeder down, he's finished. Oh, he's still going. You're kidding me. How long does it take you to do one row, stupid? It's truth. Alright, we've got our barley down. He's almost finished. When he's finished, I'm going to have to come up here and reseed this with grass. So, can't handle that. And while I'm over here, there's a little patch. There we go, that little patch there. I'll fix that up as well. Yeah, so all the trees, they take a while to grow, but they are worth it. And a little trick is, I know, I've planted all these ones too, in behind them. I'm going to put 4 species, some short ones at the front, just in little clutters. Medium ones at the front, these big tall ones, and then the oaks in behind. So there's new seedlings I put through here, and they're so hard to see, they're just thin little sticks. Where the hell are they? So hard to see. There's one right there where the circle is. I don't know if that's able to be seen. There's one there. There's one there. One there. So I'm just slowly building up. There you go. Thanks for your service. Flick over to grass. Keep an eye on this guy. Don't want him running straight through here and ruining all of that, so we're heading his way now. That's where I keep all the big machinery down this side there, and all the little bits and pieces that I need go with it. So I've utilised the entire map, and I've got a mining area to put here. I'm going to use this as a mine for lime and road salt. So road salt for the winter. I've got some FPS dropouts going on here. It just happens from time to time. The joys and pleasures of console farming. Get in there. Yeah, slot counts not terribly great. I've used almost 2,000 and about 2,100, me being still on the PS4 Pro, about 2,100 slots out of the 2,600, and you start getting a lot of FPS problems. So I'm getting pretty close to the end of placements. When I get rid of the worker, the FPS comes back all good. There you go, off you go, stupid. Don't make me proud. This thing needs a service too. Come on, go, stupid. Moron. And now the worker's running the field, the FPS drops again. I don't know why it does it. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm not sure if the PS5 does it. It's going to take me a while to get a PS5. I'm actually trying to get a PC so I can build maps for and put them on Giant's Mod Hub, but I need a PC to do that. So g'day Gretch. Yeah man, it's a good idea. I could try it. I just don't know if the semis will actually stop them in a straight line. I know what you mean after doing a headland, if I was to like line them up along here, but I've still got to get that headland square, I guess. So after doing a headland, but then they'll just sit there anyway, won't they? Like, I don't know. I've had people say to me, I need to paint around the border of the fields, and I don't want to do that. Just simply because it will just be a waste of time me putting all the grass down. So I may as well have just left it dirt or something. But yeah, you can it's a trick I could try, but I'm still going to have to come back and turn them around because they won't turn around. It's not the map, it's the way that I've ploughed the whole map. Oh, look at this idiot going. You're kidding me. These workers are fucking spastics. Fair dinkum. Go and fuck off, mate. Don't come back to my fucking farm again, you useless freak. Fucking wankers. Unbelievable. Lucky I caught him. Fucking dipshit. So yeah, it's a fucking nuisance, man. Like, and every time I come back to plough, I end up making the field get slightly bigger and bigger each time I do a headland. So no matter how perfect I try and line it up, there's always that tiny little grid, that one skinny little line grid. It'll move over one more and one more. I don't know, I might have to just paint around the edge of the field, and I really didn't want to do it. Yeah, because you can't just do a thin little edge of paint. It has to be like a fairly decent width for the game to realise not to go past there. I guess it's the price I pay for wanting to have proper grass instead of the in-game fluorescent bullshit. Sure wish I was on PC because my mate Gretch on here, he runs on PC, and you can actually program the workers yourself to stop where you want them to and all that sort of thing. So many advantages to playing on PC. Console, you can't create maps and then upload them anywhere. It just can't be done. Thought that was down. Luckily it wasn't on. Fix all this stuff up. This is because I forgot to come back and turn him around. Too busy looking at the map. There's a tiny little piece here I missed as well. Got seed on it now. This is it. That's it for this, it's all done. I've got one little tiny road just here, but that's alright. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to start putting cotton down on this now too. Two birds with one stone. Just overlap it. So when they're seeding, they'll turn around. But that's because there's already grass down and it doesn't overseed the edge, as you'll see here. It doesn't overseed the edge at all, so I almost forgot then to turn him around. It would have been a nightmare running through there. So no complaints though. I'm pretty happy that they've allowed gutter curves and railings for console, which is going to make the build a lot more realistic, which is cool. More enjoyable. So slot count's 2600 and I'm up to almost 2000. Almost 2000. And my FPS has just fallen through the arse at the moment. I'll run out of money soon. So sometime I've got to finish all these buildings. At the moment I don't use them because they're still under construction. Only until such time as I complete them like this do I use them. When they're sort of like shops open, you know. That's just how I play. These are all these gutters. They're really cool. They're friggin' awesome. They really set it off. So I've got enough time to drop a barrier down just here on this corner. It's under fences. It's a new mod we got for console yesterday. These are the gutters, the gutter curves. They really make a difference. They look great. And we got these ones here that like water drains, but I don't really like those ones. So it's like you can only like put one down at a time. They don't run like a fence, unfortunately. And these are the guardrails. So you've got a left end and a right end. So I'll start with the end and then come across to the guardrail. The thing is, it's near on impossible to do a nice curb. You can only do them kind of like that. It's not really the most ideal, but keep it fairly short, it might be okay. Let's bring that around a little bit more. Little sections. I've stuffed it up. Straight bit here. No, I don't want it to go too far. Fucking cunt. Oh man. It's my own fault. I've got to lay some more grass down. And the seed is up the other end of the field. Anyway, let's put the end of this cap on. Yeah, that's the closest to me. All I need now is the end cap. Not too bad. Can adds a little bit more realism to it, I guess. Little bit something different. I'll have to drive past it now and see if there's an FPS drop, but I won't do it when any workers are running. I'll also probably, oh, you don't need one on the inside, do you? You know, just the outside. Just if I use it in dribs and drabs, it'll be more effective. I suppose the old saying, less is more. Oh, I've got to fix this up too. Which way is it running? That way. Alright, I've actually got a gateway up here. I just haven't cut any roads into my bales area yet, so, and if you're still there, Gretch, these are those open pastures. I decided to put them down. I did plough and seed all of this with normal grass, and when I logged back on, they came back to default, so yeah, is what it is. I'm going to stop him there. And while this dude's down here, I'm just going to fix that grass up. Ah, he's still there. So, yeah. I'm sure those barriers seem to look alright. I've got to drive past it first though. Look, it knew to stop there that time. Didn't do it before. Got to line this up right. Just once the grass seed's down, if I go over the edge of the field into the actual field itself, the seeder will stop right where the grass is. So I don't want to cut into the field. Trying to move this over just one little grid line is fucking impossible. We're right on that line now, but it does do a little bit to the right of it, so hopefully that's got it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Well, it got there and then it just said no, but that's all right. I'll take that. I've got a find where my line is now. It's so hard to see where I've seeded and haven't seeded. We're here somewhere. Yeah, here. Give you some overlap. Ooh, you're on the field, you fuckstain. No field found. Fucking retarded. Fucking gun. Just double check that. Okay. And we'll finish this guy. So I'm joining all these to make one field, one humongous cotton field. Barriers, that barrier's around there. Got to do something with that silo ahead of me too. Do some decorative sort of stuff around there, make it look a bit better. I'd probably be wiser to run 2 cultivators on this field. I'm almost out of money. So I could take a loan, but I got stuff to sell. I got the wool and that. Cotton's going 14.09 at the farm shop. Stop him. I'm going to stop him. I'm going to go and grab my semi-trailer, which is there. I'm going to sell this cotton so I got money. No point selling the wool yet. I've got to wait till I think March, April. That's when I get the best price for it. I think if I'm going to put gutter curbs down, I might have to change this road from the gravel stone that I've got into probably concrete roads. I don't know if this actually looks right. A little bit of sloshy mud just on that corner. Just makes it look a bit better. Do dirt on this bit in case it bleeds through. Oh look. bled through. So I'm surprised they let us have these on console. It doesn't interfere, well these don't interfere with my my FPS. I'm going to drive past this barrier, new guardrail, and see if I get any FPS dropouts. Nope. Very good. Cool. Alright. It's a good sign. Where am I going? I want to sell my cotton. I was already there. Trying to make money and spending it on fuel driving in circles. Farm shop. Farm shop's paying more money. Well, it's not the best road to take. These are really wide trailers. Oh no, I'm gonna have to, oh no. I won't make that right hand turn. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Don't sell, don't sell. Good. They didn't accept it there anyway. Woo. Oh man, look at that, terrible. You turn right and they're just jagged. I've got to put another barrier on this corner too. Get a road train up there and turn it around. It's going to be interesting. I think I might try and turn around down near the livestock down there and then come back and do the sale. I have to hug this. Worries. Sales. Won't unlock from the bloody truck. Oh, did that time. 54 grand, not too bad. Ooh, now we got some coin. Fold these trailers up. For fuck's sake, I'm trying to get the front one done. Ugh. Fucking game. Alright, we'll take these over to the cotton area. They'll go down straight down the end and turn right. Main street's too narrow. I've got all these shops to do yet. So much work. Drop this off where the cotton picker is. Parking right in between. Little FPS going yuck. I'll leave these trailers here. So I've got to cut these roads in that yet. Not too sure how I want to design it though. I mean, I know it's only roads, but I don't do something until I kind of figure out how I want it to look. And I haven't figured out the entryway to that one yet. Righto, back into it. Get going. Get going. Sweet. Just make sure this guy turns around. He should do, because don't really have any problem with the seeders. The workers and seeding, they always go to the end, right up to the edge, and then they'll turn around. Sometimes they'll reverse all the way back down the field, but it's not too often. They're the blokes I usually fire. It doesn't make any difference, they've already reversed all that way. Should turn around. You should turn around. He's confused. He sees a field in front of him. He's like, nah, the dude's watching me, I won't stuff up. And straighten her up, mate. Alright, get. Not too sure if I've done the right thing making this one huge field, man. It's going to take hours to bloody... The good thing is the this cotton harvester, you don't have to do anything. You just set him off, and he drops them at the end of the field, both sides. Whenever they're full, he'll carry it till he gets to the turnaround and then drop it. So they've programmed that one really, really good. It's an awesome machine. It's a CS770. And it's showing up nice and square on the map. The grass we laid back down from the stuff up, my stuff up really. I shouldn't blame the game. I do though, because it's hard being perfect. You can never be wrong, right? It just takes so damn long. There's other things I'd rather be doing. One of them is to get some more wool. I'm starting to get a bit of it now. If If I get real desperate for money, I can sell some, but I really don't want to sell until market value's at maximum. The shearing probably finished today, I think, February. Should have done. Feed they got everything. Show me. April. Sell in April, eggs November. Oh, I better put that back up here and get ready to jump over. And turning around. He's not got far to go. Oh, look, I'm not gonna, I'll have to turn him around. These are the bits of the game that I don't really enjoy all that much. Ploughing, cultivating. And it makes it worse that I've actually got to manually turn them around myself, so it makes a job that I don't really enjoy that much more bloody difficult. I like harvest, and that's about it. As far as field work's concerned, yeah. I spent far too many hours ploughing. I ploughed the whole goddamn map and seeded the whole goddamn map. It took forever. I had 4 running. I've actually started this series from the get-go. There's a video way back, Start of a New Farm or something it's called. I had 4 fence, same as this one, the exact same cultivator, which is a field creator. I had 4 of them running all at once. You can only have 4 workers at one time on console, so I had all 4 workers running, and I was in a tractor on my own as well, doing the headlands while those guys were running. I had to turn them all around. It was like, it took forever. So, and everywhere here, this is all the start of all the big hills, which is why I couldn't go any further than that. I could have, but I just decided I'd just put a whole bunch of trees all over these hillsides here, and yeah, that's the way I decided to go about it, I guess. We'll just move the rest of these all off this paddock. There are too many pallets. They're not going to create any more pallets now anyway. Pallet limit has been reached. Oh well. I'm pretty satisfied. I've never hit the pallet limit before, so shit. I knew that was, I thought that was going to go the other end of the map. Let's just have a look at this bloke. What's he doing? Righto, we got halfway. Pallets. What's my pallet count? Bales 223. Doesn't tell me pallets though. I'm not sure how many pallets is my limit. I'm approaching the 100-hour mark too. Fuck, that's a lot of time to spend on a map, man. And my bail limit is 300, so I have got about a dozen pallets of fertilizer. About a dozen pallets of solid fertilizer and herbicide, liquid fertilizer. That's the problem with using liquid, because if I use big bags as default, I think I have an endless amount of big bags, which is one of the mods I use, big bags by default. So every time I unload something, it'll unload it into big bags instead of pallets. But the mod that I've got, the only mod that I could use to create my own fertilizer, solid fertilizer, doesn't come in big bags, only does pallets. That kind of stuffs that up. That's over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and I've got another 8. And take me there, stupid. Oh, you fuckhead. Can't jump there. Take me there, you fuckhead. I can't use that as a spawn trigger, these sheds. I didn't realise that before. And all my seed comes in big bags. I can't pick these up, they're way too heavy. 600 kilos. Did he turn around? I think he turned around. I forgot to turn him around. I think he turned around himself. I'm sure of it. Anyway. If he did, I'll take that for one of the rare times that the game actually did something helpful instead of ruining everything. Put this guy at the water trough. Now I'll get ready to turn him around. Did I turn him around and forgot I had done it down at that end? I'm sure I only turned him around last time he was up here. Kettle's done. Oh man, I've spent way too many hours just watching cultivation and ploughing. It's a fucking nightmare. I wish I could work out a way. Maybe if I put gutters around the edge of the field, maybe that'll stop them. You know what? I'm just going to try. I'm just going to try. No harm in trying. Concrete curbs. What's the worst that could happen? That'll do. Go on, get going. If I put concrete curbs around, I'd rather do that than paint the ground. I don't know if it... Well, fuck me. Oh my fucking god, I'm not 100% convinced just yet. But if that be true, I'll handle that. We'll have to see how the cedar goes. Where's the cedar going to come up to? He's got a long way before he gets there. That's his grid line. Let's follow his grid line up. I'm going to see what he does. And see if he actually doesn't run to the edge. This will be interesting. If this works, I'm just gonna... I know it might look stupid, but it's better than painting the whole entire edge of all the fields. And if I just leave a little bit of grass like that in between, it might just work. I'm going to stop him and just watch this guy for a moment. Because that's what I'll do. I'll put curbs around all the fields and that will stop. That means I can just let them go now instead of turning them around all the time. I'll do a game save before I actually set them off. But if this works, I've got my fingers crossed massively. I'm basically begging for this to work. It's going to save me a whole headache. Oh, he stops at the curb. Stop, you fuckhead. Yeah. Bugger. Which means I could still do a headland myself anyway, but then I'd defeat the purpose. Shit, man. Which means I'll have to manually do a headland anyway. Well, the idea was there. Probably a good thing. I don't know anyone that would put curves around their fields. I'm just so desperate to not to have to keep doing this. It's mainly just for the plough and cultivator. Go on, get... Oh well, something will come to mind. No luck, unfortunately. It would be nice if that worked. It's just rather boring. Stinking hot. Close the house up. Very, very hot. Stinking hot. Dog's laying under the tap. Righto. Another turnaround. Fucking hell, got all that to go. Oh God. And the seeder's going to catch me before I finish, so I'm going to have to send him out to lunch for a little while, I guess. Well, this guy's working through lunch. See how it does that angle on it sometimes? It's because I'm on the square, but counteract it, I always do a bit of overlap. Yeah, he'll catch up to this tractor before we get a third away into that last field there. It's one ginormous bloody field. Doesn't look that big, but when harvest comes, these guys, the Colossus 9000, incredible, incredible. These are all my mods here. It's in here. Do I go past it? There it is there. The header trailer, where's the big one? These are the Draper ones I'm using. They're 13.7 metres. I don't know what that is in feet. Or you've got the standard header, but I'd rather just use the Draper. It's 13.7 and the standard header's 13.8. Like, it is, metres 100 centimetres, so it's only 100 centimetres wider. But these here, you go on to unrealistic and you get large unrealistic, and it'll hold 153,000 litres before it needs emptying. Hey, you can put whatever colour you want on it. It's pretty good mod. I rate that one. Fucking, it's right up there. And there's the liftable big bags and pallets. So you can pick them up by hand, which is another good mod. Oh, this is going to be a drama. I might cut the stream here. I'm just going to be doing this for the next probably hour and 15. So I'm going to shut down the stream. People switch off by now anyway. You're still there, old mate Gretch? I'll chat to you soon. Thanks for watching, man. Take care. Anyone else who watched? Yeah, thanks for that. We'll see you on the next episode.